I'm Madhu, an educator with an academy. Before starting today's lecture, let's first look what the Unacademy subscription has to offer. Firstly, there are various benefits that the subscription offers you. First, it's an online platform. In this situation of crisis of the disease, you would never want to go out. So, sit at your home, be at your ease, and learn with the online platform of Unacademy. Secondly, we have curated courses. Now, what does curated courses mean? If suppose you have to go for IIT and you have to learn 4 different subjects. So, all the subjects will be, suppose 4 subjects. So, all the subjects will be there in one course. Alright, one course, suppose it's of 30 days or 40 days or whatever. Then you will not have to go out and search for the things. There will be one course that will offer whatever you want. So, curated courses. Now, then, what does a curated course, what's the next step with a curated course? Live classes. What happens in a live class? What happens in an offline class? The same will happen in the live class. In the offline class, the teacher teaches you and you are there sitting present in the classroom. Suppose if you have any doubt, you can just clear at the moment. Same in the live classes, you can clarify your doubts. Alright? So, live classes. Then, bilingual teaching. In India, most of us are bilinguals. Some people know Hindi and English, some people know their regional language and Hindi, or regional language and English. So same happens in Unacademy teachings as well, that these educators are bilingual. If I am teaching English, I will not only be using English as a medium of language, but also another language, and for me that will be Hindi. So bilingual teaching. Bilingual teaching with the top educators. That's what the Unacademy offers you. Top educators of the nation. We have retired professors, we have IITians, we have various other professionals that are here present for you to teach you, to solve your problems and to make your learning more and more interesting. Then for the subscription, there are very minimal fees. We don't charge anything extra. We don't charge very high fees. Only minimal fees is being charged by us, and in that minimal fees we are offering you so many things. Now, on spot clarification of doubts, as I said earlier during the live classes, the on spot clarification of doubts will be there. Alright, so now how that will be done? Very simple. You can comment down when the video is going on, when the live class is going on. You can just comment down below, and then you can the teacher will see it and your doubts will be cleared on the spot. So, clarification of doubts. Now, recorded videos. Suppose you are not present in the live classes, as we don't go out. So, suppose you are not present in the live classes, as we don't go in the offline classes as well. No problem. We have recorded videos. You can go back whenever you feel like, and you can always go to the recorded videos and you can learn your subject. Now, the last and but not the least is the ease, at which you can learn. You can learn at your own pace. Okay, learn at your own pace. Suppose you have around 40 students in the offline class. You don't have to go according to those 40. If you want to do 2 chapters in one day, just go with it. If you want to do only 1 chapter in one day, just go with it. Alright? So, that was all with the an academy subscription that I wanted to tell you. It has many more things to offer, so I would really like you to go and explore it. Now, let's start with our today's lecture. And today's lecture will be on my favorite topic, and that will be tenses. Now, what is a tense? Tense is anything that tells you about the time of the action. Okay, काम कैसे हुआ, काम कब हुआ, वो जो भी चीज़ आपको पता है वो tense होता है. So tense is basically shown by a verb. So a verb telling about the time of the action. Okay, in a sentence. Understood? Now, a word telling about the time of the action in a sentence. A verb, as we all know, is the action word. So, let's take it for example. Ram goes to the school. Ram went to the school. Ram will go to the school. Now, this is present, this is past, and this is future. Now, how do I know that this is present, this past, and this is future? How? By looking at the verbs. So, in this sentence, the verb is this, in this, and in this, this. Okay? The verb is go. Okay? Go is the verb. That's the base form of the verb. Here, in present form, es is there, so we know that it's present. In went, it has the past form, so we know that it's the past tense. And later, in the future form, we have the helping verb will with it, so we know that it's the future form. Now, these are the three basic tenses, types of tenses that we have. But we also have their subparts. Okay, so we have simple or indefinite tense. Alright, then we have continuous tense. Then we have perfect tense. And then we have perfect continuous. Okay? Now, what's the difference between all of them? Firstly, simple or indefinite tense. Simple tense. Okay? If this type of tense is there, then it will only show that the time is being done in what the work is being done in what time, okay, or which time. That's it, nothing else than that. So like this, all these three sentences are an example of the simple indefinite tense. So if I go with the simple past indefinite tense, if I go with this, it will be Ram went to the school. Alright? So simple tense, as the name suggests, it just tells you simply about at what time the action has been done. Okay. Now, continuous tense. Continuous tense means the action that is being done is in the continuation process. Alright. So let's take the similar example. Ram went to the school. If I have to convert this in the continuous tense, then it will be Ram had been no, Ram had been going to the school. Okay. If this I have to tell, it's Ram had been going to the school. Alright. Then now okay. So we were at continuous tense. Ram was going to the school. Ram was going to the school. This will be the continuous tense. Now, as I said, what happens in continuous tenses? The action is being in the continuation form. It's not being completed. So, Ram was going to the school. We don't know whether he went to the school or not, but yes, we know that he was going to the school. Okay, so this happens in the continuous tense. Now, what happens in the perfect tense is that we are 100% sure that the action was done and it was completely done. Okay, so if I talk about the past perfect tense, so it will be like Ram had gone to the school. Alright, Ram had gone to the school. We are 100% sure that Ram had gone. Okay, he was not lingering around, he was not doing anything else, he was there in the school, he had went to the school. Alright, now the third is the perfect continuous tense. If I talk about the past perfect continuous tense, then what happens is that we are very sure that the action was in the past tense. It was in the continuation form, but we are 100% sure that it was in the continuation form. So, perfect continuous, a mix of both perfect and continuous tense. Okay, so it will be perfect continuous tense. Now, what will happen here is it will be Ram had been going to the school. Alright, Ram had been going to the school. Going, the continuous form, had been the perfect form. Okay, so we are 100% sure that Ram was going to the school, but it was in the continuation form, but we are 100% sure about the continuation. Alright, so this I had told, this okay was the explanation of a simple tense. But as we have with the past tense, we saw here that the past tense has four types. Similarly, the other two tenses will also have four different forms. Okay, so now let's learn about all the forms. Now, firstly, we will be learning about the past tense. Okay, and today I will be teaching you a very simple formula. Okay, a basic formula that you can apply, or a basic you can just form that you can apply to make sentences, okay, out of the tenses. Now, first we will be doing about past tense. Alright, so let's make a table first. That what I am going to teach you is a table. Okay, how? Let me just tell you. this will be simple or indefinite. Okay. Then we will be having perfect. We will be having continuous. Okay. Done. Then we will be having perfect, tense and okay. And the last one will be, as you already know, it will be perfect continuous tense. Alright. So now, because we are learning about past tense, so let's first learn the formula of it. Okay. Now what happens in past simple or past indefinite tenses, we have past form. Okay. Past form of the verb. Alright. So suppose I take the past form of do. So Shyam did his homework. Okay, simple, nothing in it, only the past form is being used. So says the formula. Now in the continuous tense, it will be was or were plus the present participle form. Now what is the present participle form of the verb? It will be the ing form. Okay, present participle form is also in the layman language is known as the ing form. Now what will happen in this is same sentence will be taking the same example. Now Shyam did his homework. Now Shyam will be as it is. Okay, was your word. Shyam is, because Shyam is singular, so we will be using was. The present participle form of did will be doing and rest will be same. Alright? Very simple. Don't have to do anything else. Was were. We just have changed the formula according to the sentence. Shyam, Shyam. This was past form, so it was did. Here it was plus the present participle form, so it will be was plus the present participle form of do will be doing. So doing his homework, nothing else. Alright. Now let's go with the next one. The perfect tense. Here it will be had plus the past participle form. Okay, or it is also known as the fourth form of the verb. Alright. So here what will be? Let's do as we did earlier. Shyam was, had, past participle form. What was one past participle form of do will be done. Shyam had done his homework. Alright, as simple as that. Shyam had done the past participle form, his homework. Alright, nothing else to be done extra. Now the last one, the perfect continuous tense. What will happen in this is, now it is the mix of continuous and perfect. So both the formula will be mixed and will be used. So it will be had been plus the ing form. present participle form. Okay, and that will be the ing form. Alright, so mix of both. Had from here and ing from here. Alright, so let's look at the example now. Shyam had been, present participle form here, doing his homework. Okay, now as you saw, simple formulas has been used. Okay, and using these simple formulas you can make sentences. Okay, you can change the tense of the sentences. Now this was the past tense. Let's continue with the rest of the tenses as well. So I'll only be erasing the formulas, alright, and nothing else. Okay, let me just erase everything for you, as you will just get confused and I really don't want that. Alright, so yeah. Earlier it was past, now let's do present. Okay, present. Okay, so now we will be starting about the present tense. So, present simple indefinite tense. Alright, so what, as we saw in the past tense, the same we will be doing here. We will be writing the formulas, then we will be taking the example. Alright, so present simple indefinite tense. The formula for the simple tense will be is or are plus yes is or are, that's it. Okay, plus the base form of the verb. But sometimes this base form also has es in it. Okay, so that's sometimes, that goes with the exception. I'll just tell you how. Now, what was the sentence that we took in the past tense? It was Shyam did his homework. This was the sentence for the past simple tense. Alright, this was the sentence. So now we will take the same sentence as an example and we will be converting it into present, and it's all the four forms. Alright, now is or are. Now Shyam is, Shyam does his homework. Okay, sorry for this. This will not be there. Okay, it will be just the base form or the present form, you can say. Okay, Shyam does his homework. Simple. The present form of the verb will be does. Present form of do will be does. Okay, so Shyam does his homework. Now, continuous tense, it will be is or are plus the ing form, because it is the continuous tense. Alright, so it will be the ing form, or what it was called? It was called the present participle Okay, it was called the present participle form. So is are plus ing form present participle form. Alright, so let's convert a sentence. Shyam is, why is? Because Shyam is singular. So Shyam is doing his homework. Alright, Shyam is doing his homework. Now, the perfect tense. In present perfect tense, what will be there? It will be has or have plus the past participle form. Okay. Now, what is this form also called? It is also called the fourth form of the verb. The past participle form. Now, present perfect tense has, have plus past participle form of the verb. Now, Shyam is doing his homework. Let's just convert this. Shyam has, what will the past participle form? Done his homework. Okay, Shyam has done his homework. Now why has? Because it's singular. If it would have been plural, then we would have been using have. Alright, now the last one, perfect continuous tense. In present perfect continuous tense, what happens is has or have plus been plus the ing form. Alright, so has, have plus been plus the ing form. As I told you in the past tense that perfect continuous form is a blend of continuous and perfect tense. So from the continuous tense we have taken the ing form, and from the perfect tense we have taken has. Okay, and to differentiate we have also been using the been. Alright, so now Shyam, let's just convert it. Shyam has been, ing form will be doing his homework. Alright, Shyam has been doing his homework. Now, simple formulas, you just have to apply them to any sentence and you can very easily change the tense of that sentence. Alright, now what is left? Future tense. Now let's just do that as well. Okay, so now we will be doing what? The leftover future tense. Alright, as you all know that we have for 3 tenses and all the 3 tenses have their sub parts. So 4 sub parts of each the tenses. So we have in total around 12 tenses. Okay, future. Now we'll be doing future tense. This sentence is only for the reference. That's it. Nothing else. Alright. Now, in future simple tense, what will be there? Okay. It will be will or shall plus the base form. Okay. So the same sentence will be taking as a reference. Shyam will. Now, when we will be using shall? When we have, plural form. Alright. Shyam will do his homework. Alright, Sham will do his homework. Simple future tense, it says Sham will be doing his homework. That's it, nothing else. Alright, now the will be doing future continuous tense. So it will be will. Now it will be will or shall plus be plus the. What happens in the continuous tenses? We use the ing form, and what is the ing form called? It is called the present participle form. Okay, present participle form. So let's take the example. Sham will be doing his homework. Okay, Sham will be doing his homework. Sham will, we had be here, and present participle form will be doing. Alright, now next one comes the perfect tense. So what will happen in the future perfect tense will be will or shall plus will or shall plus have plus the past participle form. Alright, so let's convert the sentence. Sham will have, what will the past participle form? Done. Will have done his homework. Alright, Sham will have done the past participle form, done his homework. Will have done his homework. Okay, now the last one is perfect continuous tense, the future perfect continuous tense. Now, as I already told you, perfect continuous tense is a blend of perfect tense and continuous tense. So what will be the formula? It will be will or shall plus have from here, another word been, okay, plus ing from here, present participle form. Alright, so let's convert the sentence. Sham will have been present participle form doing his homework. Alright, Sham will have been doing his homework. Now we have completed all the tenses. I have given you the example. I have taken only one sentence as an example because it becomes easier with one sentence. Okay, you know what are the changes being done. Okay, it becomes difficult with different sentences. Okay, so I have tried to make your learning easy. All right, now let's quickly revise, okay, all the three tenses. How? Let's just quickly do this. I will just be telling you the formula, alright, and you will be quickly revising everything, okay. Using these formulas, you can do the conversion types of exercises, you can very easily convert within your conversation, and it will be very easy for you after this. Now it will be past, present and future. Alright, so let's divide this as well. I'm sorry, I'm bad at lines, but I'll try to make perfect around. Okay. So, okay. Alright, now past simple tense, what I told you, it will be in past simple, it will be the past form. Okay, the what we do is the past form. Okay, past form of the verb. All right, past form of the verb. Sham did his homework. Okay, so did is the past form. All right, now in the continuous, in past continuous, what will happen is it will be okay. So in past continuous, what will happen is, as I told you, it will be was or were plus the, because it is the continuous form, so it will be ing. Okay, and what is the ing called? It is called the present participle form of the verb. Okay, present participle form. Okay, this V means of verb. Alright, in case you don't get confused. Now, what will happen in the perfect tenses? Past perfect tense, it will be had plus the past participle form. Alright, now in the perfect continuous tense, it will be had been plus the ing form. Here I should write ing. Alright, it will be had been plus the ing form of the verb. Okay, now let's check with the present tense. In the present simple tense, it will be the base form of the verb. Okay, okay, now base form of the verb. Alright, now let's go with this. Now the continuous form. In present continuous tense, what will happen is or are plus the same, okay, the ing form. Alright, now in the past form, was or were. In the present form, is or are. Okay, now in the perfect tense, here it was had, now we will it will be have. Okay, has or have. Has or have plus, it's the past participle form. Same here also, it will be the past participle form. Alright, now in the present perfect continuous tense, as I told you, this is a mix of both these, so we will be using the same thing. Here it will be has or have plus been plus the ing form. Alright, now you saw here it was had, here we have has or have plus been plus the ing form. Now let's continue with the future. In the future simple tense, it will be will or shall plus the base form. Alright. Okay. Now, in the continuous tense, it will be will or shall plus be. Alright. Will or shall plus be plus what happens in the continuous tenses? We use the ing form. So here also we will be using the ing form. Alright. So now let's go with the future perfect tense. Now here it will be will or shall plus have, okay, plus the what happens in the perfect tense if we use the past participle form. So here also we will be using the past participle form. Alright. Now last one, the perfect continuous tense. Here we will be doing we will be using will or shall plus have been plus what happens in this is we use the ing form, so we will be using the ing form. Okay. Now you have all the formulas at one space. You have everything at one on one page. Okay. So now let's just revise. Let's just look at some of the similarities in the simple tense. Okay. Doesn't matter वो past का है, present या future, but in the simple tense base form, okay, the base form is there. अगर past में है तो past form, present है तो base form, future है then will, shall plus the base form. Alright. Now in the continuous tense, if you look clearly, one common thing is there, and that is the ing form, use of the ing form in the continuous tense. Alright. In the past tense we use was or were plus ing. In present is or are plus ing. In future continuous tense it's will, shall plus be plus the ing form. Alright. Now in the perfect tense, if you again similarity, the past participle form, okay, or what we call is the fourth form of the verb. Now in the past tense, had plus the past participle form. In present perfect tense we have has or have plus the past participle form. Then in future perfect tense we have will or shall plus have plus past participle form of the verb. Now in the perfect continuous tense, if you can see the similarity, because it is continuous, so it will be ing form, okay, ing form in all the three tenses, plus just to clarify or just to give additional clarification, that it is the perfect continuous tense. Been is being used. Okay. Here had been plus ing, has or have been plus ing, will or shall plus have been plus ing. Okay. Now if you look at the table, there are a lot of similarities. Okay. Plus there are a lot of changings as well. Okay. So if you look at a sentence, suppose I give you an example. He flew his kite. Okay. Suppose sorry, it's not an example. Suppose it's the question. Okay, and you have to find the tense of this. Firstly, he, normal. Now flew. Okay. This is the this is the verb. So you have to look at this first. So what is flew? Flew is the past form of flow. Flew is the past form of fly. Okay, flew is the past form of fly. So, and it has nothing else, it only has the past form. So let's look in the past tense. In the past tense, only the simple tense has the past form of the verb. So this sentence will be past indefinite or simple tense. Okay, so now you can see that I gave you a simple sentence, and using the formula table, you were very quickly able to check or make out what tense it is of. All right. So same you can do with various other examples as well. So that was all for today. Hope to see you soon. Till then, goodbye. Thank you.